Hey guys, Steve Welch here, Beam and Toyota. Wanted to show you something that's really cool that they're doing a lot of Toyotas. It's something that you would think about on a Lexus, but not necessarily on a Toyota, but it's really cool what they're offering here. So what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to show you the automatic rain sensing windshield wipers that you have on the Toyota. So first off, how can you tell that you have rain sensing wipers? This, as we look at it here, this is a RAV4, but you also have this on the Sienna. The Highlander offers it. Actually, some of the older Avalons offer it. There's a few vehicles that are out there that have it, and I have a sneaking suspicion you're going to have even more coming out with this. So what this is, that how you can tell that you have it, let's start there, is you're going to have this where it says auto, all right? And this where it says auto, all right? So the very first thing, obviously, is you press up, that's your mist, right? And then you press to the next level, that's normally like your delay or your intermittent, then low, then high. Now what you can see here is it's actually raining here, so it's a pretty good time to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the way that you arm it is one level down. Oops, sorry, I just did this. One level down arms it. You'll get one swipe of the wipers when you do that one level down. This right here adjusts how sensitive it is to the rain, all right? Now you saw it just came up again, all right? It's not gonna go unless it sees raindrops on the windshield, all right? And how fast it goes and how quick it moves all depends on you, like I said. So as you're driving, as you're moving around, as you're doing something, let me kind of watch this. So we're in a drive, because like I said, it's not, and there they go again, it's not a set time, so it's not an intermittent, but you can set how fast it decides to wipe. So you can kind of see, hopefully, what the windshield wipers are doing here, and you can see how much that was. So now what I'm going to do is, since I was driving around, I'm going to actually change this, all right? And what I've done is I've changed the level of the auto, and now it's seeing this water, and you can see it's adjusting its timing. I didn't touch that. It just adjusted its timing. All right. So now it's seeing more and more water as I go a little bit faster. So you can see it's going a little bit faster because this is the shortest delay. Now you might say that that's not enough water to wipe, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. So it's up to you when you think that it's enough water to wipe that particular your windshield, of course. So if you think you're going just a little bit too fast, come back down here, watch this, turn this. Now I'm, a little bit more in the halfway mark, all right? And then you can kind of see it's a little bit faster than what it was earlier, but you'll see that it's not quite as fast as what it was doing. And there you go. So it's like I said, it's a pretty easy thing to use. You just leave that on. If it was to start pouring, all right, it's going to turn it into your low setting. It's going to go as fast as it needs to go, and it's starting to rain a little bit here, and so it's starting to rain a little bit better than what it was. So I'm going to turn this to the faster mode, and it's watching, and it sees this extra rain. You can see it's pretty much at low level right now as it's going through in this rain. And like I said, the whole reason that I'm just kind of driving around the parking lot here is to show you that it's going to adjust its timing as you drive. And there's the seatbelt chime. I'm just in a parking lot, like I said. So we'll go ahead and we'll put on the old seatbelt, shut that down. All right, so that's off. So like I said, you can see it's not pouring down rain. It's not a deluge or anything like that, but it's definitely, and like I said, I've got it at the fastest setting, so the most sensitive setting, and you can kind of get an idea of how it works. So now you still have the ability to come down here and turn this onto your low setting, onto your high setting, or back to your auto setting, but there's really not a point to take it off of auto, because once you get the timing of it where you like it, which there's really 3 settings for where you like it. Once you get that timing set, it's gonna go as it needs to in order to keep your windshield clear, right? Like I said, you can see it's coming down decent right now, all right? And I'm gonna kind of walk out here and show you. Now, where it's sensing, some people ask that question, and it's up there is where your sensor is for your rain. And keep in mind something else too. While we're in auto, it's going to watch it, that, and I don't know if you noticed that. I had the door open. All right. While we're in auto, it's going to watch to see if you have your door open or if you have your door closed, because we've all had that time where your windshield wipers come on and it's snow or something else and it just soaks you on the side of the car. Watch this. I'm going to shut this door. We'll kind of do it at the same time. Boom. Windshield wipers pop back on. So it's not going to get you all wet. It's not going to sling the water on you. It's going to kind of watch for what you're doing. Pop the door back open. It senses the door is open. Obviously, you can see it senses the door is open. Shuts off those windshield wipers until you shut that door again. It's pretty freaking cool, to tell you the truth. But there is your sensor right there for your rain sensing wiper. So it'll actually watch as it clears it and everything else. So once again, hopefully it's helped you guys out to know your car. These things are awesome. And I bounced around a little bit. Apologize for that. But these things are awesome. These things are doing a lot of the work and a lot of the thinking for you. And there's some people that think that that's a bad thing, and some people that think it's a good thing. Personally, I think it's a good thing, not just because I'm selling them, but because the less you have to do behind the wheel allows you to be more attentive to your driving, allows you to be a little bit more purposeful with how you drive, and allows you to be a little bit safer. So there is that happy medium of those people that rely 100% on the technology. Technology is the technology, all designed by humans. It's all it's all able to fail, of course. But things like automatic windshield wipers, automatic headlights, your lane departure alert system, stuff like that. The stuff that help you to be a safer and more responsible driver. I think that there's really a lot of things that the car can do on its own that it really doesn't need your help with, that can keep you safer. I mean, even the AC system, if you look at the AC system, I can set a temperature on the AC system. The car, it doesn't care anything other than that temperature. It's going to know if it has to do heat, if it has to do cold. It's going to do everything it has to do in order to keep that temperature as hot or cold as you want it to be. Set at 72, cars are keeping it at 72. You don't have to change the heat or anything like that while you're driving. So, like I said, I really like the new technologies, the things they're doing. And like I said, you can get this on, so when we're talking about the rain sensing wipers, you can get it on the RAV4, the Highlander, the Sienna. I've got a sneaking suspicion it's going to be on the Camry coming up. The Venza should have it as it comes out. I don't believe it's on the Corolla yet, but I wouldn't be shocked if that was to come out on the next version of it. I don't think it's on the 4Runner. 4Runner doesn't tend to automate a whole lot of things for you. It's more meant for an off-road type thing. So I don't think it's on the 4Runner yet, but you kind of get my idea. The majority of the Toyotas are going to have it. And like I said, it's one of those things that you think about on a Lexus. You might not technically think about it on a Toyota, but it's a really nice feature to have. Most of the time it's in the weather package. So you'll have, like on the RAV4, you have a weather package, or that starts on the XLE, which is one trim level up from the bottom. So you can have rain sensing wipers on a fairly low priced car. So definitely realize that you don't necessarily see this only on the top level or on the $50,000 Highlander or wherever. You watch and see. You might actually find it on some of the cheaper or not even cheaper, but lower priced cars. And it could be a pretty good option for you. So once again, Steve Welch of Beaman Toyota in downtown Nashville. I sure hope you guys are having a great summer. It's August as I'm filming this, but we're coming into some I'm sure we're coming into some weather as we get into the fall and then the winter, of course. So wherever you are, be safe, of course. Take care of yourself, but enjoy your rain sensing windshield wipers. If you got a car with it, that's how to use them. Once again, turning them off. If you go all the way up here, this will shut it off. To arm it, you have to go one level down. That one level down gives you one on the wipers up top, and it would arm that for you. So once again, Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota in downtown Nashville. If you guys have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. You can put them in the comment section down there. I've actually had a couple people that bought cars with the auto wipers and didn't know they were on there. So it's kind of a cool thing once you figure out that you got something you didn't know you got. But it's a whole lot better if you knew the whole time. So definitely, if you'd like to buy a car, I'd love to be your salesperson. I would love to help you guys to find the right car, right color, right features, and everything that you're looking for in a new Toyota. So definitely reach out to me here. I'm here most days. So Steve Welch, Beaman Toyota in downtown Nashville. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.